We just had like a major lag strike, just like what Bloodborne had the other night. That was crazy. Jeez, let me make sure things are still going here. Alright, looks fine, looks fine. Yeah, that was crazy. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have 2 VODs now for this episode. Great. Just great. Alright. Let's talk with Legolas. It was all talking with Legolas, he just added the lag. But anyway, Druid, if you didn't hear me, if you're still here and curious about what song I've stuck in my head that I mentioned before, just let me know, and I'll get it stuck in your head too. Alright. I have given some more thought to the words of a Grukor, but every avenue upon which my mind travels leads to no answers. You're good with earworms? Alright, for some reason today, and I don't know why, and it's not just today, it's been this whole week, I've had a song stuck in my head, and I've not heard this song for years, and yet for some reason it just popped in, and I have no idea. So it's Yummy Yummy Yummy, I Got Love in My Tummy. Yeah, that song. No idea why, and the problem is it's really repetitive, and so it's very hard to get out of my head, and I hope someday I'll finally get it out of there, because my goodness, it's been stuck there. So yeah, enjoy, Druid. Enjoy. This artifact called Bugdatish is not known to me. Indeed, it is indeed beyond its name. I know nothing of it. It seems I share that trait with the captain of the pit. Can you not hear the desperation underlying his threats to Karazgar? Whatever this artifact may be, he fiercely desires word of it. Very curious. We should return to my father and give him this news. He will be most interested in that which distresses our foes. You wish you continued the epic with your burglar? Could be 120 by now. I regret not continuing playing him. Okay. Oh man, Snake Eye got taken out. Okay, time to talk to Thranduil once again. We should probably set a milestone over there. I think we could probably get rid of our Minas Tirith milestone. I don't know. Anyway, let's go on up to Felgoth. Was falling down waterfalls that whole time? Oh my gosh. I've been there. I've been having to make my way out of there and just ended up falling down a ton of waterfalls. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you just did. Been there, done that. Tabbed to your stream and lost you. Dun, 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 dun. Seriously, I got that song stuck in my head. It's unbelievable. Alright, let's go back. Because we took a wrong turn. Here we go. Here we go. I like how you can clearly see that there are Malorn trees here. So you can tell it used to be the forest they're talking about, but it's just been overtaken. Like somebody forgot to get rid of the weeds one day and it just kept going downhill from there. Oh man. And the lag's not messing around tonight, okay. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Back to Felgoth. So yeah, I guess we'll set a milestone here for now. Because we absolutely have to get the gear, like the better gear and stuff, so I think you can still do that in later areas, but for now we're getting rid of our Minas Tirith milestone. Alright, back into Felgoth. Here we go. Alright. Shh. Listen. Time to find the king. The Elven King. I love this place. Yeah, let's talk.
Legolas told me you adventured in Karastelion and beheld the ruin it has become.
I am glad of your efforts within. Did you learn aught of the artifact Bugdatish, or the Weeping Warrior?
The artifact Bugdatish might have been taken by my warriors out of Dol Guldur.
We may have an advantage over a Grukor of the Gerzil Stafteng. For the artifact Bugdatish might have been among those taken by my warriors when we departed Dol Guldur. The scholars of my realm are nearly finished with the study of those treasures. The wizard Mithrandir has come to Felgoth and speaks with them even now. Go to him in the room of study, southeast of the throne, and learn if any of the artifacts could be the one prized by a Grukor, or if any possess a connection of some kind to Karazgar. Hidden in the Horde. Here we go. Yes, hidden in your hoard, we found a few things most unusual, Thranduil. Care to explain this? Yep, this is hard on a mount. Alright. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Thankfully, the doors are getting bigger. As an insult to the dwarves, I'm sure. Alright, let's make our way down. Okay. Down to the south we shall go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Mithrandir sees you approach, and knits his eyebrows together with concern. Andang, do you have time when you're not streaming to quest with you in Mordor, so we're not underleveled all the time? Hey, I've been very clear, I'm not doing side quests on this character till I'm at cap. I can only do side stuff when I'm at cap. You're on 6.3 with your champ at the same part. Cool.
I grew tired of waiting for news from you.
And prevailed upon Gwai here to bring me hither. I spoke at once with Thranduil. His scholars have been sorting through the artifacts rescued from Dol Guldur. but they say they have not found what I seek. There is no wonder in that. How can they hope to find this artifact, this Bugdatish, while they know nothing of it? Such things do not come labeled for easy study, they say to me. I say to them, and now I say to you. Pah! We may not know what form the Bugdatish might take, but if the Gerzil desires it so badly, I believe the thing will be enwreathed with a powerful aura. But these scholars insist they have not found such a relic in the small hoard of artifacts taken from Dol Guldur. The wizard pauses. Hoard, did I say? That is not the only such hoard known in this part of Middle-earth. Smaug himself assembled his own hoard of treasure when he still lived. And when he died, it was divided into shares among the dwarves and men, and some came even to Thranduil's elves. Might the Bugdatish have been a part of that treasure hoard? Ask the Elven King of this possibility. Staffdang. Right. It might indeed. Yep. That's cool. That's very cool. Alright, let's get above the table. Let's look real quick and see what the level requirements are coming up, because I'm curious. Alright. Book of Mordor. Here we go. Okay, so levels start going up at the end of book 7, so we're still good for another book, essentially. But they jumped to 117, so we're gonna have to get extra levels by the end of 117. So we should probably get them tonight, or sometime in the nearish future. Got to shower? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be doing leveling streams for sure. And how are you gonna do this when it gets to a high level? Yeah, we gotta do those leveling streams. It's been a long time since we've done one. I keep taking the wrong turn. Clearly not paying attention. I used to know this place like the back of my hand. Not that anyone really knows the back of their hand that well anymore. Alright. Here we go. Gandalf couldn't have picked a closer spot to Thranduil, huh? Just like a little bit closer, you know? But no. It has to be all the way over here. King Thranduil eyes you carefully as you approach.
I do not like to speak of that hoard,
Probably because we're on a
as
mount.
Mithrandir knows.
Mithrandir has sent you back to me so quickly. Do the artifacts from Dol Guldur hold no answers to his questions, Staffdang? You offered Thranduil the wizard's suggestion that the artifact Bugdatish might have been a part of Smaug's treasure hoard, unremembered upon and unnoticed. I do not like to speak of that hoard, Staffdang. As Mithrandir knows, the dragon sickness that lay upon it caused much trouble in the hearts of dwarves. Indeed, even men and elves became embroiled in the fighting over it. The hoard and its treasures were divided among the victors following the death of Smaug. They were many and valuable, and included the Arkenstone and the necklace of Girion. If the artifact Bugdatish has been contained within, it surely would have been accounted in the reckoning of shares. The Arkenstone lies with Thor Oakenshield in his tomb beneath the mountain. I saw Bard lay it upon his breast myself. As for the necklace of Girion, which I knew in the elder days as Guiramir, it was made of gold and contained 500 emeralds. It belonged then to the bride of my liege, and disappeared for thousands of years until reappearing on the neck of King Thror, as it should never have done. It was all I desired of the Horde. After the death of Smaug, the necklace went to Bard. But in his wisdom, the bowman took the necklace apart, and gave its gold to the dwarves, and the jewels to my people. He split the baby. Man, oh man. And so were those bonds repaired. I think the artifact sought by a Grukor cannot be traced to the Dragon Horde, but the dwarves and men may tell you otherwise. Alright, thanks for coming closer, Mithrandir.
If the artifact Ugrikor desires was in the Dragon Horde, it is Erebor we must search.
Thranduil speaks truly. From the Horde he desired the necklace of Girion, though he knew not it by that name. He coveted no other wealth, not even the Arkenstone. I have an idea about that, Staftang, but this is not the place to recount it. Suffice it to say that if the artifact a Grukor desires did end up in the Dragon Horde, it is Erebor that must be searched, not Felagorth. The wizard lowers his voice, so as not to be heard by Thranduil, and speaks to you in confidence. Elves and dwarves have a long and demanding history, and they have often bickered over the treasures and perceived slights. Thranduil said it was the wisdom of Bard the bowman that the necklace of Girion be separated into its component, gold and gems. He said too that it was Bard's wisdom that the gold and gems be given separately to the dwarves and to the elves, to repair the sundered bond of friendship. Such was the advice I gave to Bard, Staftang. How often must wizards repair the bridges burned between these two peoples? But for now, it seems the road leads from Felagorth. Make now for Leglond, the settlement of the Raft Elves, and seek word of Karazgar and of the Bugdatish. I will follow shortly and meet you at Erebor after I have concluded my own business with the Elf King. Wait, what are you going to talk about? Did you say?
Make now for Loigland, the settlement of the Raft Elves.
Nope, he doesn't say. Just unknown business. Yes, yes. Gandalf and his mysteries. Now that Staftang's gone, we can really talk. Okay. Time to go to Legoland. I really like how they did that city. And we're getting close to Lake Town, which has me excited. Can't wait to go there. That's honestly probably my highlight out of this whole thing. Here we go. So, like I said, hopefully we can at least get to 116 before this book ends. That is my goal. We will see if it happens. That way we only have one level we have to gain. I'm pretty sure we don't have this next part unlocked because I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've ever been here. But let's just make sure.
What do you need?
Thamtaradol, that's over there, right? Yeah, okay. Well, we don't need to go over there. Let's just keep making our way down this road and on to an adventure. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Time to make our way through the darkness. Thankfully, they give us a light bulb to help us through. But yeah, I'm still curious where exactly that new MMO is going to start. Because they have an open book. They don't have to start in the Shire. They could start in like Rohan or something like that. Or Mirkwood even. Or somewhere in the Second Age apparently. So that'd be cool too. And there's a ton of things I could do there. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We might even see a flood. You never know. But either way, I think it'll be pretty cool. And I'm definitely excited for the Amazon series. That thing's going to be super cool. Can't wait to be talking more and more about that. They get... I don't remember if they started shooting or not, but they definitely have casting done. So that's pretty cool. Or at least are in the process of it. Alright, we're starting to see some light. Hopefully that's the way out. Yeah, Professor Tom Shippey is working with him, that's true. That is true, which has me even more intrigued. Like, they're definitely going to the right people, you know? They're reaching out. Corey has an in, apparently. Alright, let's talk.
The news came. The dragon was slain. There was a king under the mountain, and that day we remembered. Remembered friendship, grievances, and debt.
Dang. That would be pretty big news. Yeah, the dragon's dead, guys. He kind of skipped over the whole dragon's dead, let's fight each other and go to war. Kind of skipped over that detail. Man. By the way. Oh yeah, this lady.
Greetings to you. Are you lost?
Are you lost? Have you become like a barrel upon the forest river, travelling from the halls of the Elf King downriver, on your way to Lake Town? But alas, you have fetched upon the bank, and now it falls to me to dislodge you with my long pole. Hold still, and I will get you going again. Nimbadeth laughs merrily. Pardon my jesting, friend, and tell me what brings you to Leglond. I will set you going again with my words, and not my staff, I promise you.
I wish to help you, and help you I shall.
And help you, you shall. Okay. Good luck with that. Well, let's double check something real quick here. Okay. Alright, back to it. These names are unfamiliar to me, friend. Kavasgar? Bugdatish? Blame me for focusing on the river and my duties alone, but such curious words are the province of lords and princes, wizards and adventurers, and not Nimbadeth, the Raft Elves. I was just making sure Bugdatish wasn't Nimbadeth backwards. Alright, let's keep going. Trade is my charge, and in that I excel. Wouldn't that be crazy if they hid that? Like, I don't know anything about it, and we find out it's her name backwards. I'm just saying, that would have been funny. Still, I wish to help you, and help you I shall. Most elves have few dealings with the men of the lake, but the raft elves cannot stand aloof if the trade is to continue. It may be the men of Lake Town know the names you seek, and I can help you gain their good graces. Travel to the front gate of Lake Town and introduce yourself to Varthric. He is one of the guards there, and you will know him by his crimson hair and beard. Tell him you have come from Nimbadeth of the Raft Elves, and he will see you have whatever information you require. I helped him obtain from Felgoth a present for his young son, and he will help you in memory of my aid. Onward to Lake Town, friend Beryl. I have dislodged you, and with my help, your course will be swift and sure. So Bilbo got Barrel Rider, and we got Barrel. Well, hey, that's half the title. We're half a Bilbo. We're just Bill. We're Bill now. That's what we got. We don't got the bow. I am now your king. That's what that statue says to me. Alright, got the lag going again because we took a screenshot. And hopefully we'll get through it. There we go. Let's back up a bit, turn off floaty names. And there we go again. Good deal. Alrighty. Let's keep on keeping on. Barrel runner when we're just there running into one. Alright, I think we're finally back over to the path. It'd be interesting if travel to the entrance of Lake Town, we went to like old Lake Town and didn't know that there's a new one. That'd be kind of funny. But no, we're to go to the new Lake Town. Yeah, super cool. We gotta go over here, right? We can't just pass that up. Can't just pass that up. Esgaroth of old. There's a frog. I don't remember this blue being here. Do you guys remember that? That's kind of crazy. It's like even more unsettling now. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Good deal. Explore the Dale Lands. Let's get this page over here as we go through the bones.
Fire around him, and dragon above. Bard stood just as Girion had done long before. Yet Bard's aim was true, and his one black arrow struck Smaug down.
There we go. Alright, made it to Smaug's bones. I am Thorin, son of Thran, son of Thror, king under the mountain. I return. I don't know what it is about that blue, but it just kind of unsettles me. Maybe it's just because it wasn't there before, but it's kind of creepy. Temple Raider. The Knights who say Dang. The best inactive kinship ever. Alright, here we go. Get that big sweeping plane feel. Oh, avoid the wolf, avoid the wolf. There we go, we got a lake town. Alright. Let's head up this way. There we go, hairball got him. Couldn't even see hairball in that brush. Good deal. Oh my gosh. Stop deflecting. Literally deflects everything, but that's okay. We're gonna get him. There we go. Can't accept. Part of our rules for this character.
How can I be of service?
You can't. Yes, I'm the one with the red hair. But I got the cool armor, you should talk to me. Yes, but I have the red hair and the spear. I have a spear too. Oh, so you do. Well, I'm still cooler. Yes, but I got the better beard. But mine's red. Dang it, he's right. His beard is red. You should talk to him. Right. Here we go. Redbeard.
What brings you to Lake Town? I hope you intend no trouble here.
Oh there, stranger. What brings you to Lake Town? I hope you intend no trouble here. For there is toy mill. There's a toy mill up the road, and we need you to... For there is turmoil aplenty, without adding to it. You are sure of Arthrek. You intend to cause no disruption, and Nambadeth of the Raft Elves suggested you speak to Varthrek directly. Ah, Nambadeth is a friend, and I trust her judgment. Though she is more flighty than the others of her kind I have met, and seems more a woman of the lake than an elf of the wood to me. She obtained a very smart wooden carving for my son, Savar, on his past birthday, and he prizes it above all. For Nimbadith, I will help you as I may. What do you need, friend? Bungorn says, I'm back. Do you still need my help? Not immediately, but we probably will be doing some instances soon if you want to help level. But that won't be for a bit. I don't know exactly when, because I don't remember what exactly goes on in this part of the book, but we will at some point be needing help so we can actually be the level we need to be for the next part of the book. Because honestly, we're probably going to be we're going to need to be at least 112, I would think. And probably even 113, because it goes to 118 pretty quick. Maybe even higher than that. So yeah, we're gonna have to level quite a bit pretty soon. You ask Varthrek if he has heard tell of Karazgar, the Weeping Warrior, and his grimaces. Too often I've heard that name. He is a constant source of trouble in these parts, and seems often the wellspring from which our pains come. How did the elves not hear about it, but he did? That's what I want to know. It seems that ties between the elves and the men really aren't that strong right now. Which is interesting. It'll be interesting to see where they take that. If anywhere. Though he is rarely seen, whether he buys his agents with coin or with promise, I cannot say. But I am certain more hands than his own work are misfortunes. If you ask around town, you may learn more. I wish you well, for Nimbadeth's sake, but keep your wits about you. I do not want to tell her that the man she sent to me met an unhappy end. Oh, dang. He does not have high thoughts.
Kariska. Too often have I heard that name.
Dang. And now we go to Lake Town, where the people are happy because there's not a dragon around anymore. Yes, we sunk our last town, but it's okay, because now we got a bunch of dwarves and we're all happy in Lake Town. The townsfolk lower their voices and eye you warily. He's one of them rangers. Alright. Whoa. That's not really conspiratorial. Not to mention there's ravens around, which are actually good in this game, apparently. Alright. And this world. At least in this part of Middle-earth. Dragons. War. Hardship. We have weathered them all. As before, the townsfolk fall silent and wait for you to move on. Yeah, they're just jealous. Alright, let's go. Here we go. These guys look like trouble. Coalfield nods at you. A welcome change from the other townsfolk. Oh, jeez. Well, that's a good sign. Got rat at your feet. Looking like a fool with a rat at your feet. You should be more careful with that name, friend. Folk are on edge hereabout, and it is said the Weeping Warrior has ears everywhere. I might know a thing or two about him you might find of use. Gilforth peers into the shadows. We should not speak of him here. Go to the Dragonbone Inn, here in town, and tell Fasty outside that you're a friend of Coalfilth. We won't be disturbed there. I remember for the longest time I thought it was the Dragonborn Inn because I didn't actually read. Alright. Let's go to the Dragonbone Inn, which is much cooler anyway in the context of this city. What? What times are these? First I thought she was going to be like, it's past your bedtime. Mother, it's light outside. I don't care. When there's dragons about, your bedtime is when I say it is. But Mom, the dragon's been dead for years. Before I was even born. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on. And talk to you.